acid
just
on
high,
set.
just high.
But that's easier to handle than booze.
Totally.
Kevin is great. We did Reaper together. He was sort of the reason I ended up doing Reaper was because he was doing the pilot and executive producing, and I went and met him and we hit it off. And then after we finished season 1 of Reaper, he called me and was like, "Do you want to come to Pittsburgh and do this movie with Seth Rogen, Elizabeth Banks?" And I was like, oh no. Yeah, all right, I'll come out there and do that with you. And we did, he basically invited me for like a week to come out there, and I just like hung out. I had 2 days on set. There was nothing scripted except for like guy walks into coffee bar. And I think I said, can I get, or I think the line was scripted, "Are you guys still open?" And that was it. And I was like, "What do you want me to do, man?" And he was like, "Whatever you want. Just do whatever you want." And I was like, "Are you kidding? You want me to just walk in there with Elizabeth Banks and Seth Rogen and just do whatever I want?" He's like, "Yeah, they can handle it." I was like, "Yeah, I'm sure they can." So I went in there and everything that's in the movie was just improv stuff that came up and out. And just the fact that he was just starting to dabble in letting actors do that, because he was very particular about his dialogue in almost all of his films up until that movie. So I think he was forewarned, like if you're doing a movie with Seth, you better let some people chime in and improv a little bit. And so he just he told me that he just sort of he had to really just let that part of him go, that real kind of, holding on tight to the dialogue, and he let it fly. And then he just started yelling suggestions from behind the camera, and it was great. It was all just improv fun.
One more? Yes, sir.
Question for Tyler, no offense.
None taken.
How was working on the Voltron days?
Yeah, does everyone remember Voltron from the 80s? Yeah. So if you haven't seen it yet, I play Hunk. I'm the yellow lion on the new Voltron on Netflix.
The fat one.
What's that?
The fat one.
Yeah, I'm the fat one. I still have a fat voice, fortunately. So DreamWorks and Netflix teamed up to remake Voltron, and they've really I geeked out when I had the opportunity to audition for it. But again, they were like, "Well, he's like a 17-year-old cadet. Do we go hire Tyler Labine, aging actor?" And I was like, "No, I can do it. And I came in and I sort of altered my voice a little bit for the part. But they put me through the ringer. I had to record, I think, the first 3 episodes 3 times, and I got notes from Katzenberger and everybody coming down from the top saying he's got to be more youthful. And I was like, "Well, this is how I sound." They're like, "No, it's not the way you sound. Can you just be more immature?" And I was like, "Yes, can do." And so they just gave me more and more permission to be really goofy and I improv a lot on Voltron actually, which is not a super common thing in animation. And we just had a blast, and I couldn't believe I was going to be part of Voltron because I loved Voltron as a kid, and it just means a lot to me to be a part of it. But on top of that, there's this thing. Nostalgia is a weird thing. I think it has a place in our brain for a reason. It's it's a way of protecting how you felt when you were a child. So you don't need to go back and watch it. You want to remember it a certain way, and you're like, "God, it was the best. It's untouchable." You go back and watch Voltron again. It's really bad. It's a really, really bad, confusing cartoon that was chopped up out of 3 other Japanimation cartoons, and it's not good. And I went back to watch it, and I was like, "Fuck, we can do better." And then they wrote this amazing show. If you haven't seen it, it's not for kids. I mean, kids can watch it, but it's really clever. It's really just a very meaty, in-depth, awesome, smart show. They wrote Avatar, Korra, what is it? Adventures of Korra, Last Airbender, Legend of Korra. They're amazing writers, and the cartoon, the animation is amazing. So yeah, if you haven't seen it, go check it out.
I have a question for Tyler.
Shoot, man.
Is Voltron the same shit as Power Rangers?
No.
It's the same. It's the same thing.
It's not. They're not.
It's going to be the villain. It's the same.
And they're going to be talking about this at their table all right now.
Yeah. No, Voltron is not the same as Power Rangers. Even though Power Rangers has a major motion picture coming out, and I'm not upset about that at all.
So who ripped off who?
I believe Power Rangers ripped off Voltron because Voltron was a very popular cartoon internationally before Power Rangers was anything.
All right.
Oh yeah, that's right. He's right.
All right, our time is up. Thank them for coming.
Thank you guys. Thank you.